Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Maha Hanafi Gail. I'm going to be with you to explain the science for primary 4. And this is the first session. This session will be about the key vocabulary in Unit 1, Concept 1, Adaptation and Survival. The objectives of this session, it means we must know what are the goals of these sessions. What are our targets from this session? By the end of this session, students can understand and apply on these topics: prefixes and suffixes, habitats, ecosystems, biodiversity, predators, and prey. Now, let's start. To understand the key vocabulary in Unit 1, you need to understand a very important English language structure, which is prefixes and suffixes. You must know something, that word parts in English are like parts of a puzzle. Yes. Okay, let's first imagine that we have a toy brick. Okay, المكعب ده هيمثل عندي حاجة اسمها أصل الكلمة أو جذر الكلمة اللي هي الروot of the word. Okay, for example, if I have this word act بتيجي بمعنى إيه؟ بتيجي بمعنى يمثل أو يتصرف. Okay, I acted in a very good way. يعني أنا تصرفت بطريقة كويسة. For example, so in this case, I have the word act, and this is the root of the word. Okay, يعني إيه root؟ يعني الجذر، يعني الأصل. طيب, imagine that I have added another toy brick. Okay, but where I added before the root. Okay, لو أنا أضفت مقطع، okay، مش هضيف بقى كلمة، لا أنا هضيف مقطع. فين؟ قبل الكلمة الأصلية بتاعتي اللي هي act. يبقى here I am adding a syllable or a group of letters, okay, before the root word. So what is the result now? The result that I'm going to have a totally new word, okay? So لو أنا هنا بأضيف a syllable مقطع، يعني مقطع مجموعة من الحروف، حتى ممكن يكون ساعات حرف واحد فقط. Okay, so I'm going to add this prefix. يبقى أنا دلوقتي I'm going to call the letter or group of letters that came before the root of the word, I will call it the prefix. Okay, طيب تعالوا نشوف هل الكلمة هي ولا does it change? Of course it will change. Okay, act, as we have said, يمثل أو يتصرف. طيب, what about the word react? React is a totally new word which means to, yes, to act again. يعني إيه الكلام ده؟ يعني لو أنا مثلا صدر مني أنا تصرف، مثلا صديقي أو صديقتي هيتصرفوا بناء عليه. React. I'm going now to react. How? I'm going to say, for example, hello. And my friend is going to react. He is going to say hello. Okay? So here, act and react. Okay, let's imagine now I'm going to add another syllable or group of letters, but where now? Yes, at the end of the root word. Okay, so let's see. Now we have another new word, which is reacting. Yes, it's a new word, reacting. And to differentiate and know what is the mission of the syllable that is added at the end of the root word, imagine with me this new word, reacted. What is the difference? here reacting means something which is happening now. Okay, why? From where did I know that this is the meaning? Yes, from the suffix, which is a group of letters that was added to the root word. The suffix here is giving me the meaning of something that is happening now, but the suffix in this case, which is the ed letters, okay, gives me the meaning that something has happened in the past. But let's revise together. If I have the main part of the word, I am dealing with the root of the word. The main part of the word, it is the root. For example, the word act. What if I added a letter or a group of letters at the beginning or before the root? Now I am adding what is called prefix, as if here I have the word react. Okay, and finally, if I add another group of letters or a letter at the end of the root word, this is what I call it suffix. For example, reacting. Okay, so now we must know that prefix changes the meaning of the root word, okay? And the suffix changes the meaning and the structure of the root word. Let's practice more. Now imagine that I have this word. The word is happy, okay? Happy. This is the root word. دي الكلمة الأصلية اللي عندي. This is the root word. طيب, what is the meaning of the word happy? Yes, يعني سعيد. يبقى this is an adjective. حلو? Okay. What is the meaning of adjective? A word that describes a noun. أنا بقول this is a happy boy, a happy group, a happy student. طيب, يبقى here I'm describing a noun. طيب, imagine that I'm now going to add, okay, group of letters at the beginning. فاكرين احنا قلنا at the beginning بيبقى اسمه ايه؟ Yes, prefix. حلو. يبقى here I'm going to add this prefix. Now, the word here, what is the new word? The new word is unhappy, okay? So, is it the same meaning as the root word? Of course not. Now, the meaning is, yes, sad. And it is also adjective. I use it to describe a boy, a school, students, or etc., any noun. So, prefix here, un, it means, yes, يبقى un, I can understand that un means the opposite. Yes, the opposite. Or it also means what? Not. يعني happy يعني سعيد. Unhappy, not happy يعني غير سعيد يعني حزين. Okay, good job. طيب, let's see another example. Now I'm going to add a group of letter or a syllable, but at the end of the root. Can you remember what I called those words that come after the root? Yes, I call it suffix. Okay? Here the suffix is called ness. Okay? So the result is a new word which is called, I'm going to do some changes. Yes, I have changed this only. So here I have a totally new word which is called happiness. Happiness here, is it an adjective? No, it's a noun. طيب, what is the meaning of the word happiness? Yes, the case of being happy, يعني السعادة. Okay? يبقى the word has changed not the meaning, but changed also the structure. It is not an adjective, no, now it's a noun. So the suffix ness is used to change the word from an adjective, for example, or to a noun. طيب, يبقى أنا عندي كلمة happiness السعادة. Happy was سعيد. طيب, imagine now that I'm going to do some changes. Now I will put or add the two parts, prefix and suffix. So I'm going to say unhappiness, for example. So now this is what is called prefix. Okay? So I have a new word. I have also a new word. The word is unhappiness. يبقى عندي دلوقتي كلمة جديدة خالص اسمها unhappiness، يعني التعاسة أو الحزن أو الشقاء، البؤس، whatever. Okay? يبقى what have I done here? I have changed both the meaning and the structure. Meaning and structure. غيرت المعنى وغيرت التركيب بتاع الكلمة. المعنى happy, I now saying that unhappy، يعني حاجة العكس تماما. اوكي؟ وكمان الستركتشر كانت صفة بقت اسم. يبقى happy adjective، happiness اسم، and if I say unhappiness يبقى I have a totally new word. يبقى from the word happy now I can have many derivatives. Derivatives يعني مشتقات. أقدر أطلع من الكلمة كلمات تانية كتير شبهها بس مش نفس المعنى ومش نفس التركيب. يعني أقدر أقول unhappy. I can also say happiness. I can also say what? Yes, unhappiness. So from the root of the word, I can have 1 and 2 and 3 different words. This is the main issue in the concept of prefixes and suffixes. Okay, now let's go too deep into some other prefixes now. These are some examples. Here the prefix this means not or the opposite of. For example, if I say the word like, yes, I like something, I like apples, for example, يعني أنا بحب الأبلز. Okay, what if I say I dislike? No, يبقى here I don't like. Okay, let's, for example, say this one. This one is a good example. Miss, M-I-S. Alone, it's not a word, but it is a, yes, prefix. Prefix because group of letters which comes before the root. As I say, misbehave. Behave يعني يتصرف. Miss بقى, miss means wrongly or badly, in a bad way. Okay, so misbehave يعني يسيء التصرف، تصرف بشكل خاطئ، بشكل غير صحيح. Okay, misbehave يعني أساء التصرف. Okay, طيب none برضو living non-living سهلة جدا. none يعني not برضو. Okay, I have this one which we are going to need it a lot. إحنا هنحتاج this prefix على فكرة a lot in our science lessons. Re means yes, again. زي ما بقول كده بالظبط. Write يعني يكتب. Okay, what if I say rewrite؟ يعني write it again. أنت عملت الhomework and you have written already the homework, okay? But I say that, for example, as a teacher, I'm going to say what? No, there are some mistakes here, okay? So you need to rewrite the paragraph, for example, or the homework. حلو. Here I have the prefix re, for example. Re means before. Re means before, yes. As I say, pre-KG. Okay, pre-KG يعني مرحلة ما قبل الكيجي، تمام، أو التمهيدي اللي هي بنسميها إحنا الحضانة. طيب semi means half. Okay, semi-solid, for example, semi-solid. Okay, solid يعني صلب. Okay, ناشف. طيب semi-solid يعني it is not a liquid but also it's not a solid, in between. Okay, so now we have known that there are many prefixes with the different meanings. Okay, what about the suffixes? Yes, suffixes also are very important. This suffix is able. Able يعني can be done. يعني بمعنى ايه؟ ممكن اقول ايه مثلا؟ بصوا I have the word describe, for example. Describe يعني يصف. Okay, to describe something, to say what is the color of it, what is the shape of it, what he is looking like, etc. Okay, so this is the word describe. Type. What if I say that this story or this book or this lady is describable? Describable. Now I'm going to add, yes, the syllable here at the end. So I have a new word, describable. Describable يعني can be described. ماشي، حاجة ممكن تتوصف. اوكي، انما لما تلاقي مثلا حاجة بقى حلوة جدا، انت تقول انا حلوة جدا لدرجة انا مش قادر اوصف، هنقولها ازاي؟ بصوا undescribable. يبقى انا لما تجيلي اي كلمة جديدة عليا حتى لو كبيرة شوية اقدر افصصها، اقسمها. اوكي، يبقى the word undescribable I can divide it into the root word describe, the suffix able, so can be described, can be done يعني can be according للverb اللي عندي. Here we have many other suffixes which we can deal with. They are very nice and very easy. For example, this one is very nice. Okay, let's see. If I say play, play is the root word. If I add the ER, so player. So player is the one who did the verb, the one who did the verb. Or if I say, for example, big, and then I say bigger. Okay, so it is comparative. لما بحب أقارن ما بين صفتين. Or small, smaller, tall, taller. Okay, so the suffix er either means the one who did the verb. يعني لما بحط er في آخر الكلمة الverb بتبقى إيه؟ الdoer، الفاعل. بمعنى sing, this is the verb. Okay, singer المغني، play player، swim swimmer. Okay, طيب أو ال ER it has another meaning برضه، ممكن يبقى لها different meaning اللي هو إيه؟ comparison، بقارن. يبقى الكلمة أصلا بتجيلي مش verb بقى، المرة دي بتجيلي adjective، بتجيلي صفة big small tall long. اوكي، بيجي adjective ولما احط ال ER ل adjective بتديني معنى ال comparison، أكبر من، أطول من، أقصر من، وهكذا. اوكي، you can have a look and search more for more details about the prefixes and suffixes. Now here we have some prefixes that we may use them in the science lessons. Okay, the first prefix here is the prefix bio. Bio means life or living organism. Okay, so whenever we say the prefix bio, that means life or living organism. What is this? Only the letter A? Yes, when I say before a word, it may means the opposite, the negative of it. For example, I can have a nice example here. Let's see this word biotic. This word can be divided. Yes, bio means life or living organism. I see here, this is the suffix, okay, to change the word into adjective. طيب إيه كمان ممكن أقوله؟ I will add this A. So biotic system means نظام حيوي، نظام full of life. Okay, system which has a life. طيب what is this one? Abiotic? No, it is a system. Abiotic system, for example, it is a system which doesn't have life. Abiotic system. Abiotic factor. عامل غير حي. اوكي، يبقى هنا عندي، شايفين احنا بنقسم الكلمة ازاي؟ عندي a prefix, bio also another prefix, and IC is a suffix. So abiotic. Let's erase And let's continue. Here, there is a very important prefix here, which is echo. Echo, لما بشوف prefix echo, when I see it, it means that here I have something related to the word environment. تمام؟ أول ما بشوف كلمة echo بعرف إن في حاجة هنا مرتبطة بالبيئة. Okay? The environment. Ecosystem, for example. Ecosystem, نظام بيئي. تمام؟ Okay. Let's see. Aqua. Aqua means water. So, if I say here, for example, شوفوا aquatic system. شفتوا دي؟ أهي. System اللي هي نظام. Aqua إحنا المس قالت إنها related للwater. Okay. And I see to make it an adjective. يعني ايه adjective؟ يعني كلمة بتوصف noun. فين الnoun system؟ يبقى this word is going to describe this noun. Okay, so aquatic system الايه بقى؟ نظام مائي. Okay, related to water. Let's go on. The prefix anti means against or the opposite. Anti means against or the opposite. طيب, can you remind me with this meaning of this word? Antibiotic. Yes. ايه ده؟ تعالوا بقى نفصصها كده. Anti means against. Bio means life or living organism. I see here to describe something. So this is a word that describes something which works against or the opposite of living organisms, which are maybe harmful to us. Okay? So this is the medicine. المضاد الحيوي. مضاد يعني لأن هو بيشتغل ضد أو عكس الكائن الحي اللي هو ممكن يكون ضار بينا زي some types of bacteria or etc. So antibiotic المضاد الحيوي يبقى it is a medicine which works against the harmful living organism. Now let's go on with the word inter, which means between. Okay? Inter means between. Finally, we have the prefix amph. Okay? It's a Latin prefix. Okay? It means to or both or on both sides, like the word amphibians. Amphibians, they are creatures or living organisms that can live on both land and water. Okay? زي الامفيبيانز اللي هم البرمائيات. اوكي؟ كائنات حية بتقدر تعيش في الجهتين الأرض والماء، فبيبقى اسمهم amphibians. Why amphibians? Because the prefix means on both sides. Sure, it makes sense.
Now we have come to the end of the first part of the first session. I hope that you have understood the lesson, and you can find extra practice sheet in the description box below. Don't forget to follow part 2 of the session number 1. Thanks for watching.